Dear viewers, today I'll give a very important update in relating to immigration due to the coronavirus restriction or red listed countries. Uh, just last 24th of June, the Home Office updated its immigration policy in relation to English language requirement and some exemption when you can claim exemption from English language requirement, and there's some financial requirement as well in some cases. Financial requirement is really updated quite long before. So in terms of English language requirement, if you are asked to take an English language test or to provide an English language certificate to the Home Office, because this is a requirement to extend your visa or apply for entry clearance, for example, A1, or if you want to extend visa, you need B1 for ILR or for British citizenship or naturalization application, you need to submit the B1 certificate. Now, Home Office said you can apply for an exemption if the test center was closed or you couldn't travel to due to the coronavirus when you applied. So if this circumstance apply to you, that the test center is closed or you cannot travel due to the coronavirus when you applied, then you can claim exemption. So this is for those who cannot satisfy the English language requirement. If this circumstance you was when you applied, or currently you cannot, currently is all the test center is open, but in case if your circumstance is different, you can claim exemption. In terms of financial requirement, is very important. This was actually quite long before last year it was updated, but again they updated the policy. That is from 1st of March 2020 to till 31st October 2020. That is the financial requirement. Many people affected by the coronavirus restriction or the due to the COVID-19, that if you lose your income, or if you have lost your job due to the lockdown or due to the coronavirus, then if you had satisfied the financial requirement before March 2020, currently you don't need to satisfy the financial requirement. So this is what the update is. So for example, you lose your job 2020 after March 2020 or into 2021, then if you could prove that you satisfy the financial requirement in 2019 before March 1st or beginning of January, February, then you don't need to satisfy financial requirement now. That is one of the important update. Another important update in relation to the financial requirement is if you are in furlough and you earn 80% of your wages, of your salary, government said that we will consider that you are earning 100%. So for example, if you earn 19,000 pounds in normal, if you receive 100% salary, but you are currently receiving 80% salary because if you are in furlough, in that case you are receiving only for example 16,000 pounds. The government said we'll consider you are receiving 90,000 pounds despite your 16,000 coming to your account. So if you are in furlough, then the government said that we'll consider 100% you are receiving. So this is the important update. The next important update is for self-employed people. So self-employed people, basically those people who are receiving grant and those are self-employed, they themselves submit their return. Now, many self-employed people lose income due to the restriction or coronavirus